You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Welcome back to the Code RAD Show, everybody, where we are going to watch another episode of The Invisible Man, a 60s British TV show, somewhat based on the H.G. Wells book, except here the Invisible Man is Canadian and not crazy and not evil. He's just trying to find a cure to his condition and solve a mystery or two along the way. First, let me talk about Interplanet Volume 1. That is my comic book and Tales of Conspiracy and Madness. Interplanet, you need to go to fundsmycomic.com. You can scroll down a bit or look for, or, search for Interplanet. And Tales of Conspiracy and Madness, you'll be scrolling for a long time on Amazon. So just search for it. All right. So this is my second episode devoted to the Invisible Man. This episode, Picnic with Death, got to be an all-time great title. This episode struck me as an episode of Downton Abbey. If the Abbey was owned by, the owner of Downton Abbey was a psychotic, conniving, scheming guy with a lady friend who is good with a rifle. What can possibly happen there? Well, we're going to talk about that. Invisible Man gets into a car crash early on. Doesn't have a lot to do with the plot. I think the car crash kind of lets the cat out of the bag about his situation. So here are a whole bunch of local reporters just sticking their head in his window. No cameras, of course, because Invisible Man is invisible and there's nothing to take a picture of. And he is, our friendly Canadian, aw shucks, I'm just trying to figure out a way to cure my condition. Invisible Man is just annoyed by these reporters, wish they would leave him alone to his work. There in the back is his niece, Sally. The Invisible Man, Peter, lives with his sister and his niece. I think maybe in the pilot episode, I thought that was wife and daughter, but no. Here, the niece is happy because she is a schemer. This is her glum friend. Why is her friend sad? Because she is positive her stepfather has evil plans for her mother. Stepfather, I believe, owns that wonderful estate, kind of similar to Downton Abbey. And here, the friend has just gone to Peter, the Invisible Man, asking him to please spy on her stepfather and his lady friend because she is positive they are scheming to do something to her rich mother because, of course, the estate is in trouble. They need some money. How are they going to get it? Well, her mom is not going to pay to save it because she says it cannot be saved. It is too old, in disrepair. All of her money will not save the estate. So the Invisible Man says, you're just imagining things, you poor adolescent girl. So he is not going to go and spy on her stepfather. But young Sally, of course, is thrilled to do so. So here she goes. She's hiding in the woods as that girl's stepfather and his lady friends plan to kill the mother to get her life insurance, or probably just to get her inheritance because she's loaded and they can pour all that money into their estate, which is a money pit. All right, and so here she is. After she gleans this information from hiding in the bushes, she calls her uncle, who you see is talking on the phone there, or you can't see him talking on the phone there. So it would have of course, made a lot more sense for the Invisible Man to do the spying job, but young Sally went and did the job he was not willing to do. The girl's mother is sitting in a car. The evil lady friend shoots out the brake cable from underneath, and the car rolls towards the cliffs of Dover, and just seconds away from going over the cliffs, here is the Invisible Man catching up and saving her, saving the mom. Justice is dealt to the evil stepfather. The car stops just before it goes over the cliff, and we have a happy ending, of course. So that is A Picnic with Death, a solid episode and an all-time great title for an episode. All right, I feel the pull of Cat Weasel calling to me, perhaps the next episode of Code Red. Thank you for joining me. Let me know what you thought of Invisible Man. Any other obscure, fondly remembered TV shows you would like me to talk about? I love exploring them and discovering them. Thank you for joining us. Bye now.